A woman who accused a therapist of raping her during a therapy session has been awarded more than 200,000 in damages after winning a civil case against him. Ella Janneh sued Michael Lousada, who's 57, over claims that he raped and sexually assaulted her at his clinic in Belsize Park, London, in August 2016. The High Court heard he said his penis was like a laser beam that could burn up trauma during the £750 session. Miss Janneh, who waived her right to anonymity, launched the proceedings after the Crown Prosecution Service decided not to press charges against him. People, we gotta warn ya, this article contains details some may find distressing. The court previously heard that Miss Janneh did not ask for or consent to the use of penile penetration as a therapeutic technique. Handing down the judgment, Mr. Justice Jeremy Baker said the strength of evidence on behalf of Miss Janneh was extremely strong. In a statement issued through her solicitors, Miss Janneh said she'd been completely betrayed by the police and by the CPS. After an 8-year fight, I'm proud to have achieved the beginning of accountability against against Mike Lousada and what he did to me. But it has taken everything in me to get here, she said. It is so deeply unfair that I, Mike Lousada's victim, had to sacrifice 8 years in the hopes of stopping him from harming anyone else. Miss Janneh added that she has to do the work of institutions that failed to support me, but hope by coming out publicly that I can encourage other victims to speak their truth no matter what. In his ruling, Mr. Justice Jeremy Baker said he had no doubt Miss Janneh was suffering a full-blown dissociative panic attack and that she entirely lacked capacity to consent to what took place. He said that while her symptoms would have been obvious, Mr. Lousada chose to ignore them, which was motivated by the defendant's confidence in his own ability to heal women. The judge continued, having listened with care to the defendant giving evidence in this case, I am satisfied that the scale of his confidence in his own abilities was such that his perception of reality became clouded by his sense of self-worth. Okay, Stephen, give us a layman's term and then let's go in, man. What are you saying?
The judge ruled in the favor of the plaintiff, yeah. Rightly so. So she was suffering from pre-existing trauma. She'd been sexually assaulted, unfortunately, as a child. She then had a relapse or a panic attack, as they said, during consensual sex, which she then went to Dr. whatever his face is for help with and treatment. And over these pricey sessions, he decided that his penis could burn out the trauma. And from the sounds of it, that was a very good article, and you read that well, and that was a good explanation. Because from what I'm gathering from that, it sounds like he said, "Oh, yo, this will help. Oh, my penis, and then he's pulled out his phallus and shown her, and then she's relapsed again. It sounds like, similar to what they said she did during the consensual sex. Like she relapsed and had a panic attack again. So she was unable to verbally say, what are you doing? No, this is wrong. Da, 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 da. And then in turn, he has then raped her during the session. Really, he needs to get dunked in a vat of lava. She was awarded a £200,000. Not enough for me, especially she had to wait all of these years. But to take someone's dignity and humanity like that, she should be getting the National Lottery Rich for Life. That's what she really should be getting. Yeah? Neither here nor there. What kind of sicko is able to get into this field when he's clearly not himself, not trying to excuse his behavior, not trying to use the shield of mental health, but he's clearly not righted himself? Because the judge even said he was genuinely convinced that his penis could burn out the trauma. So Mark, he hasn't just abused his power in his position and said, "Oh, yo, me want zoom in at this thing, you know. Me tell him my cocky can turn water into wine." He hasn't done that, you know. He's genuinely believed it, Mark. So clearly he's off his rocker himself, and you're in a position where you're supposed to be helping people. So you can go and get the education, you can get the degree, you can get this, you can get that, you can get all kinds of certification, but there's no screening when getting into these roles, which there should be, because in essence, it is still a part of the health service because it's mental health. I know there's different things people go to psychiatrists and all of that for, but some of these things, like her thing, you could deem it as it's a traumatic event she went for. But I guarantee he's got some patients who are like, they might be schizophrenic, there might be this, there might be that, and he's advising these people, and he's not right himself. Certain positions need greater scrutiny, man, and they need barriers to entry other than you need this piece of paper. Okay, you're qualified. That's just my opinion.
Most definitely, man, when you're dealing with the public on that level. Now, you may call me ignorant in regards to what I'm going to say, but I'm not understanding this story because this lady, Janneh, who has had some unfortunate trauma growing up, yeah, in ways of that she was abused.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of therapy is a man suggesting any type of penetration anyway? I mean, surely that is inappropriate.
Mark, forget the penetration part. Why are you pulling out your penis?
Full stop. That's what I'm saying. That surely that's inappropriate on any level. Like, I mean, how does that actually help stop that trauma? I mean, if
Mark,
anything, that's going to reinforce it.
That never needs to happen. I don't care if someone came to you, "Oh, I need help to stop smoking." Doesn't matter what it is, but specifically they're dealing with a sexual assault and resulting trauma from that, and you pull out your cocky.